What do you think? How about from back here? Hi, Capricorn. It is almost your season, and I'm sure you're feeling it to an extent. Mercury will enter your sign shortly this month, but we'll get into that into the second part, which will be in a link below, as well as all information to work with me one-on-one there as well. Okay, so I have a question for each sign this month. I just started writing a few weeks ago, which was actually really great timing in terms of my life. And all of a sudden, I just had questions for each sign. And of course, they're very Scorpio because of all the placements in Scorpio. However, most of this is for like yourself, personally. What did Scorpio season reveal to you? What and where is the threshold now? And what's there to explore? So those questions, again, what did it reveal? Where's the threshold now? The threshold meaning like your emotional threshold, your threshold for finances, your just everything, you know, just like everything that's on your chart, everything that's on your list of things. If you have that, and if you don't, then you may start thinking about something of that sort. It's not that you feel like you need to get it done, and it means a lot to you, of course, like it does. However, this month, my emphasis is on the exploration of it all, to explore the threshold, to explore what's been revealed to you, not as a definite or a truth, but just as something that was revealed to you, just something that was shown to you. And in meditation, a lot of meditation, it's just like, what can you do? In a lot of philosophy, have no judgment, right? This is the philosophical season. This is a time to have those conversations with yourself if you want. It's perfect time to do that, because then in your season, you can get really down to business. You can do and get everything done. Everything becomes clear to you. Everything's just, okay, I get it. Cool. Beautiful. And where is it? And what has been revealed to you? Okay. Hermit right out of the gate. The Virgo cards have been coming up a lot. So if there is a Virgo in your life, they may be shedding a light for you upon maybe where you've given charity, perhaps. You've taken upon yourself to give through charity or through a sense of, I'm giving this to you because I have more of this and I know you need it. But you're actually getting what you need in return. You're actually being shown like how, again, this word how you are expressing through where you're at in your life. That conversation is being had with yourself, and that's possibly what's been revealed to you. Now, you feel like the King of Pentacles. You work like the King of Pentacles. You get shit done like the King of Pentacles. Or what's being revealed to you is showing you how you can feel more like the King of Pentacles. And what does that mean? The King of Pentacles is someone very secure, very set, sure, stable, earthly, just like you. And then you have the Seven of Wands, which is very cardinal. So you want to you want to apply things right away. How can you do this? Oh, well, the Judgment and you, the devil here, but also in a greater sense, right away, situations, as this is revealed to you, situations reveal themselves in your life, whether it is about your physical life, what needs to be changed, because it's kind of like an overhaul. This month is like, oh, I have the energy to overhaul whatever it is that's been like being put on the back burner because other things are more important to you. Probably money and building your income, we know. But now this season, the Sag energy, you're able to do it all. You're like, okay, I'm not even worried about that right now. And to be honest with you, if you put your focus there, it's not really going to be the month it could be for you. This month could be a lot more time to focus on other things, to allow. You'll probably receive a lot of intuitive information this month if you don't focus on what you're wanting the information about. So if it is money, then it's time to focus elsewhere. You know, when you focus, and this could be the Six of Pentacles too, when you focus in this area, and I say this to everyone at some point, then you kind of, at some point, it's building, but then it's like kind of watching paint dry, you know? So there's like a plateau. So now it's like other areas in your life actually need the proper attention, not just the attention you think it needs, but really you're just doing what you think it needs because that's all that you have left over. So you're basically giving certain people just the leftovers of your energy, and that's not how we need to work. That's what makes you sick. That's what puts you behind. That's what makes you frustrated. There's certain things that you're going to face head on, that you're going to address, and that will, in life, will actually give you a lot of chances to address it. And it's necessary to address it in a way where you know it will reach everyone. The judgment is very like, everyone needs to listen, and it doesn't have to be this harsh tone either. It's just that when you have maybe it will give you a synchronistic moment where you just have everyone's attention and you just know, okay, it's time for me to address this. It's time for me to say something. There's something in the air. And what is it that you want or need to address? Well, how you've been feeling maybe. And if you've been feeling like you've been receiving, again, that leftover energy, then you get revealed like, oh, you may be taking accountability. Like, hey, I'm just realizing I'm only giving you this, but then I'm realizing that's all you're giving me too. And it's kind of like, I understand this moving forward. Like, maybe we should make time when we have the energy. Maybe we should make time, and it will feel a lot less like demanding and more fun, more real, more time for creativity, more time to navigate things. So this month, whatever you were able to do in months previous, you may have to flip-flop. You may need to put more energy here, again, less energy there. That's kind of what maybe you're needing to explore, is where all of your energy needs to go, what brings you more energy, what makes you feel very vital, because different people are going to want your attention this month. You may not know it, but there might be people coming out of the woodworks this month too, and it may be a great time. This may be a time where you have to say things to people that you haven't seen in a while, and you have like a real conversation, and if you don't feel like that's reciprocated, there's your answer. Go. Peace out. I'm going to give everybody this advice. And, you know, I think that if anyone knows it best or needs to learn it in their life, it's a Virgo, because, you know, they don't always need to say what they feel like they need to say. So that could be what provokes this thought in you. Maybe a situation with that person or someone in your life who brings that kind of energy to you, brings that kind of light to you, that they say something, it triggers you, and you're just kind of like, what? And it's not like you're angry trigger, it's like a confused, and also like, are they right? Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't ask for this, but then it just like came. That is the situation. So you could be wanting to connect deeper with people, and that could be also what said Scorpio season has revealed to you. There's like monetarily with your money, you may be wanting more as well, and what's connected to that sometimes is the deepening of relations, how deep you go in relationships, and those relationships that you deem intimate or important to you, and all of that. So when you're able to connect the two and realize that, oh, these kind of are the same, they're growing the same, I'm wanting the same thing out of these things, I want to deepen this relationship with this person, I want to grow in this area of my life, in my career, in X, Y, and Z, whatever that is to you. I want to deepen my creativity and my relationship with the art that you so choose, right? So you may even wanting to take a refresher course on something, or a course on something that may help provoke these things. And you find this breath of fresh air by the time we hit your season. And it is extremely important to the way you go about business and the way you're going to go about your season, because there's this like heaviness that's going to lift off of you. You carry heaviness because of you're this very grounded structure, especially in a lot of people's lives. I'm actually going to bring this down a little bit. In a lot of people's lives, and you know that. You may even appreciate that about yourself. However, there needs to be a little bit of you need to be that baby goat. You need to be able to play when it comes to your season, not just get shit done. So this is kind of what's getting you there. That's, I guess, what I would say. But I wouldn't have expectations, is what's coming up a lot, and that's kind of what I forgot in the last reading, but I feel like maybe it's more for you. Having expectations, let's talk about it just for a moment, and then we'll get into the second part, which will be in a link below, and all information to work with me one-on-one is also there. So expectations. When we have an expectation of something, whether we want to admit it or not, then chances are you're going to receive somewhat of that outcome. If you can allow yourself to let go of that expectation, maybe believe it will be better than you had imagined, or just let go of the expectation of anything happening. Oh my God, all of a sudden, like this magical evening happens and you get the connection that you want, or you just go, you're just going with the flow and you're getting the connection that you want. You're leaning in instead of trying to run away from a situation that could cause some kind of growth, and change. And it's the month of alchemization. So it's not going to look like up or down. It's just going to be it's just gonna be around you. It's very Sagittarius. Like, if you know a Sagittarius, they have a tendency to be able to be a part of the life of the party. Depending on the life that they're feeling that day, they just bring some life. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter what they're feeling, they're bringing life into the situation. They're bringing life as it is now into the situation. So that is something that you could gather this month too. Again, asking yourself like what it has revealed, what's the threshold now, and then just really exploring whatever comes up and not being too rigid this month, because rigidity this month won't get you anywhere unless it has to do with that King of Pentacles energy. Don't give what you can't give, especially in terms of your energy, and be very honest about it. Because sometimes also coming out of Scorpio season, there is something changing and wanting to change in us, but we can't continue to focus so detailed on it. We need to let it go. Again, not having those expectations. We need to let it go in order for more to be revealed. And that's basically what I keep saying to you. So we're just going to stick with that. You may also find that someone says something to you and it completely brings you back to yourself in a way that kind of catches you off guard. Like, that becomes the magic. You suddenly are yourself again, or you feel yourself again in a way that you're kind of like, damn, I had to do that. I had to do that. That's what happened in order to get me here, but it gets you there, and it invigorates something in you. Oh, if you can get outside in the dirt, no matter what temperature is, just for like a moment and stick your feet in it too, I think that could be really helpful for you this month, Capricorn. Okay? All right, we'll get into the second part. All information again is below. I hope you have a great season. And I hope you find some kind of connection this month. This month can be up and down for a lot of people, considering it is the holidays. So reach out. Don't be afraid. And yeah, I hope you have a great season. Here for you. Have a good month.